Well, first off, the first I actually hired. I went to some investor conferences, and I came across some companies that were promoting virtual assistant services. So I signed up for the first one. I think I was paying like $9 to $11 for a virtual assistant, and I noticed how what was being sold to me, what wasn't really being delivered. They would promote all the things of like, hey, you can delegate all your tasks off. It's so much cheaper. Get your time back. Those type of things that are true when it's effective. But the fact is, when you're a small new guy, and like, I'll just give me as an example, I was being pulled in a million directions at once, managing 15 projects, right? And like, I didn't have the time to sit down and organize the training or organize, whatever the process was. That just wasn't, and they didn't help to do that at all. And I saw that as being a big void in the market. And it was an absolute game changer for me when we started using virtual assistants. There's no way I would be where I'm at today. I literally give them all the credit because we have them operating in every part of the back office of our company. Anything that can be done with a phone, and anything that can be done with the internet or a computer can be done by a virtual assistant. That's not to say there can be a lot of problems when you first start using them. And I found the services that I used, they were okay. They weren't the greatest. They did place me with people, but I'm a lead generator. I'm the one that knows how to filter quality. And I kind of applied that level of analytics to what we were doing in terms of finding virtual assistants. And we started sourcing better virtual assistants and started getting better at that. And that was really the catalyst, because you can hire a virtual assistant and they could actually not be very effective for you. They might take a little bit off, but it's just like any other hire. You hire the right person and they're a multiplier. And I was fortunate enough to identify the things that really lead to them being a multiplier. And there's a lot of them. And I thought, this is something that I wanted to give back to the investor community, because it really changed my life. I was the classic case of the guy that had young kids, that wasn't home, that was burning the candle at both ends, out, working 12 to 14 hours a day. I am now sitting with my virtual assistant space. I work about 1 to 2 hours a day on real estate. Everything is automated. I had a deal that closed yesterday. I had a 6-flat that I sold in Blue Island. We made over $100,000 on it. I did not do one thing for that transaction yesterday. So what happened? My virtual assistant handled, with the way that we have it set it up with our attorneys, they handle the closings for us. But in terms of transitioning over the keys, we have checklists that we go through with everything so that I don't have to be involved in the process at all. The only thing I did in that sales process was negotiate the contract, but all the appraisals, all the inspections, turning the utilities on and off, handing over the rent rolls, all that was done by my virtual assistant team without me being involved. Now that's how you start scaling. When you can develop the systems that do that, and that's exactly what we do at Scale Virtually.